Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Mount Holly Township Council meeting of Monday, June 22nd, 2015. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Nikki.
Calling the roll, Mr. Brown.
Here.
Mr. DeFalco.
Present.
Mr. Jones.
Present.
Ms. Sykes.
Present.
Mr. Thiessen.
Here.
There is a quorum.
All right, can everyone please stand for the pledge of allegiance? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Please be seated. Thank you. Verification notice.
This meeting is being held pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act of 1974, and all provisions of that act have been met, with adequate notice of this meeting having been published in the Township's two official newspapers on January 12, 2015, published on the Township's website, and posted on the official Township bulletin board.
All right, thank you, Nikki. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and take on line 11, Resolution 2015-97, a resolution appointing the judge of the municipal court. I will move that into line item A under communications for this meeting. Any objections, council? No. That being said, I'm going to go right into the resolution.
Mr. Mayor, just read the resolution.
I'm sorry, George?
You could just read the resolution or your pledge.
Thank you. Resolution states 2015-97 is a resolution of the Township of Mount Holly appointing judge of the municipal court. Whereas there exists a need to appoint or reappoint a judge to the Township Municipal Court, and whereas NJSA 2B12-4A provides that a municipal court judge shall be appointed for a term of 3 years, and whereas NJSA 2B12-4B provides that the municipal court judge shall be appointed by the governing body of the municipality. Now, therefore, am I taking nomination at this point?
Yeah, we're just, yeah.
Okay, so this point is a blank in here. So are the nominations for the judge of the Mount Holly Township Municipal Court? I'm sorry. There you go.
I'd like to nominate William Sitzler, Esquire.
Are there any more nominations on the board? Hearing none, is there a motion
Motion on the resolution.
on the resolution?
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2015-97.
Is there a roll call, please?
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Sorry. Ms. Sykes.
Abstain.
Mr. Thiessen.
With pleasure, yes.
Mr. Jones.
Yes.
Mr. DeFalco.
Abstain.
Motion carries 3 with 2 abstentions.
All right, with that being said, I see Bill, you're here in the audience. May you please come on up. Center stage. Want to bring your family up? Sure. Somebody want to buy her? Okay. Here.
Over here?
Yeah, yep. Place your hand on the Bible. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, William E. Sisler,
I, William E. Sitzler,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
the same
the same
to the governments established
to the governments
in
established
the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and I will faithfully,
I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the municipal court judge
of the municipal court judge
for the Township of Mount Holly,
for the Township of Mount Holly,
effective July 1st, 2015,
effective July 1st, 2015,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Okay, next thing we have on the agenda, again, congratulations, Bill.
Thank you.
We have, is New Jersey American Water here?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hello.
We have a, I hear a big check.
Big check, big check.
Can you go American Water again?
And a real check.
Presentation.
And a real check.
Randy, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
There you
And
are.
also, Dan,
Yeah.
yes, Kendall from East Hampton, representative of the project.
I'll just
Why don't
say,
you guys all come up with the projects, because you guys are all involved with this, so it's important you all get recognized.
do you want to talk about the project?
Yeah, I'll just briefly mention it, I guess. First I want to just thank New Jersey American Water for selecting our project this year as for a grant. And the project itself is to convert 4 different retention basins, 2 in Mount Holly and 2 in East Hampton. So we're partnering with East Hampton on this project. We're going to take these basins, which are now detention basins, which are basically just grass basins, which both townships have to have their Department of Public Works mow periodically, like every week or every 2 weeks. And what we're going to be doing is actually planting native plants in there. We're going to make it look like a native, like a meadow, basically. And the purpose of it is to better infiltrate water into the ground, because everyone knows there's big problems with storm water runoff and flooding in the area. And this will be a way, and all these basins are located not very far from the Rancocas Creek. They're all part of the Rancocas Creek watershed, so it'll help to the runoff from the various developments that they're associated with will better infiltrate water into the ground rather than going down into the storm systems and into the creek and to try to recharge the aquifers. That's basically what the project is entailed. The 2 basins in Mount Holly are about between a quarter and a half acre in area, and the 2 in East Hampton are about an acre each. And we're already started on the project. We've had our green infrastructure workshop already, and the soil samples of the soil have been collected and tested, and we're in the process of now creating an appropriate plant list based on those results that we have. And in the fall, the county actually has a seed plow, so then they're going to be working on the project too. So we're just going to buy the seed, and they're going to go out there and plant the seed for us in the fall. So that's basically sums up the project up.
Well, congratulations, and very proud. I want to congratulate you guys, and New Jersey American tries to give back to the communities it serves in a number of ways, including, I see Chief Chicardi back there, firefighters, as well as environmental commissions. This meant a lot to me personally because I live in Eastern Township. I spent 5 years on the environmental commission there. I got to see some of these kind of projects. They're very good projects. And as a resident of a subdivision, seeing what happens at some of these basins, this is a great example of doing some environmental stewardship. And coincidentally, at our corporate headquarters in Voorhees, we just converted our basins too. So it's a great project, and I congratulate you guys for what you did. All right, we got a fake check, and we got a real check. So we want to do a photo.
The PR trick.
Good.
One more.
Got one with East Hampton's name on it?
Each, make sure you get the real check. Congratulations, thank you.
And that'll be able to pay our speakers for the workshop.
Thanks for having us.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, and I guess I'll hand that to.
You do.
Put a name to the
I
picture.
still want to say thank you.
I'm the chairman of the East Hampton Environmental Commission, and I just wanted to say thank you to Randy and Mount Holly Environmental Commission and New Jersey American Water for this, supporting this project. We already took a piece of one of those basins and started this project, and the change is unbelievable.
Yeah, they did a project with the Rutgers Cooperative, Mike came over from Rutgers Cooperative, where they actually took, that was basically an experiment. Part of the plot they converted, and another part they didn't, and they actually collected insects from both parts to see how it improved the pollinators in the area, and it was just a huge difference between the two sections, and that one was very healthy and brought in a lot of wildlife and native pollinators, which, you know, bees and monarchs and butterflies are all having very difficult times these days. So it was just a huge improvement. The data is amazing.
And just going from a mown grass basin that's fertilized and cut once a week in the summer to something that's just unmown, and all the benefits Randy's mentioned is just spectacular. So looking forward to it.
And it's pretty.
Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll let you ditto upon all the comments that were made again. A lot of what Randy does sometimes comes unappreciative, but she does spend a lot of time helping not just this township, but other townships between obviously ways to make sure water goes where it's supposed to go, trees are inventory where they gotta be inventoried, and it's a lot of things that most people don't really know what's going on. And again, recognize again American Water for another community outreach project with providing some funds that are duly needed to be able to make these things happen. So again, congratulations everybody, and thank you for all your hard work. Absolutely, it's appreciative. Next, we have a presentation by David, Burlington County Shared Services Coordinator, on Chuck Burlington First. So it's all you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity to come present to you. I will apologize to Solicitor Secretary. This is just the third or fourth time.
I got one more after this one.
That's what you get for being solicitor in several towns. It's okay. As Mayor said, I'm the Shared Services Coordinator for the Burlington County Bridge Commission. Just to give you some background, the Burlington County Bridge Commission is the improvement authority for Burlington County. That was authorized in 2002. We assist in planning services. We do small business loan program. We have bond and debt consolidation services for you. And you know, since 2002, we have consolidated $670 million of municipal debt and saved towns $23 million. So they're the kind of things we do as an improvement authority. We do grant writing. We have grant programs. Mount Holly has received $81,000 in grants, more than $81,000 that we have written for you. We also do the joint insurance fund, which last year alone returned $11 million in dividends back to the participants. And one of the things about being the Bridge Commission and the Improvement Authority, it's toll money that we use to invest and provide the services and not tax dollars. In 2012, the freeholders asked the Improvement Authority to create a buy local program to help small independently owned businesses, help them compete with the big box stores and the big chain stores who have all the advertising dollars and revenues. So we came up with a program that was devised. I will tell you that on the ground level, we had 3 municipalities involved with creating this program. It was Maple Shade, Bordentown, and Mount Holly. Is Alan still there? Mm-hmm. I can't see Alan. Alan Hallowell was a key partner in creating the program. In 2013, June 2013, so it's just 2 years, we launched the program. The first thing we did was we went out to the different local partners or business associations or chambers of commerce, or in Mount Holly's case, Main Streets. We did presentations. Mark Remsen and I did almost 40 presentations to those business associations, explaining the programs and refining it. What you'll see here are the local partners who have signed on. They signed memorandums of understanding with us to participate in the program. By them being the partners, any business that belongs to a business association, one of these local partners, this program's free. We do all the marketing for them, we do the promotion for them, We provide the materials, much of what I passed out to you tonight, that's all provided through the Bridge Commission for the program. And this is the key thing, is the website that we created. We created it, designed it, and we maintain it for the program. And it's all designed to drive the local public to the local businesses, to find out about them. And these are all links to the local partners. You click on them and it will take you, hopefully, to hopefully. Well, it's not connecting, so I'm going to try to go back. Okay. But it will link to it. As I said, we went out and we got 15 local partners. The last one we got was the County Board of Agriculture, so all the farm markets are eligible to be in the program. We also realized that we need to improve the program. This belongs to the businesses and the business associations. So we formed an advisory committee and a marketing committee, and they're members of those local partners. Then, through them, they said what we really need to do is promote this to the public. And part of the program is to get pledges. And you all have pledge forms that make it convenient for you. If you fill it out, I will take care of it for you. But any member of the general public, and we promote this all the time, we had a table at Earth Fair in Smithville. We have a table all week long at Farm Fair every year. And we solicit pledges. Pledges simply are the public giving us an email address that we put into a database. The public can't see it. It's in our database. And they will receive a weekly email blast that is a promotion or a spotlight of one of the businesses selected by the business associations. And this is what it looks like. This was a couple weeks ago. This was Southampton Business Association. And this is what it looks like. You get one email a week. It comes out Monday morning at 9 o'clock. And they select the business. They provide the information. They give you a little bit of information about them, who they are. And then it's usually a special offer. This is like a coupon. This one says print and present this coupon for 10% off retail active care products. Also, what has become very popular is we include community events for the next month, and that's throughout Burlington County. And we also include, below that, the local partner events, all the business associations, chambers of commerce, what events they're having, and their meetings and things like that. This is May 16th. It's at the Mount Holly Car Show, which we know didn't go this year. But all the Mount Holly events are listed, and simply put your name, email address, and submit it. And when a resident does, I see the confirmation email, and we will mail them a refrigerator and a car magnet, one for each. And it has our website on it, Burlington County First, shopburlingtoncounty.com, and it reminds you to support local businesses. The other part is for the businesses to become a member. All they do is fill out the information, their contact information. They pick what business association they belong to. They pick what business category they want to be listed under. And there's 48 of them. We want them to select that. And they give us their address, phone number, and website. Once they are approved, which means the business association says, yes, they're a current member, they paid their dues, they go into the directory. And this is really what residents are looking for. This lists 50 businesses per page. We had one today, which was a good example. We have 317 businesses now in the program. We're trying to build that. And I talked about the one today. They're from Tabernacle. And at a meeting, presented the program. They wanted to join, but they were not a member of the business association. And this is probably about a month ago. Today, I got confirmation that they finally paid to join Southampton Business Association. So this program helps the business associations. It helps them grow. they get more members, they get more active members. So that was our 318th business that joined today, and Southampton has another member. I talked about upcoming events. We have it in emails, but we also have a calendar of events. I don't know why. And you can go on here and check what's happening. And I know that, I know your Independence Day celebration is listed in here because I put those all in last week. So you can find out, the public can find out what's happening around the county. I will mention at this time that if you have something, I try to check all the municipal websites for your calendars, but sometimes I miss things, it's difficult. Feel free to send me any information you have about events that you want to publicize, and we're happy to do that. And, as far as businesses, Mount Holly has 35 businesses signed up. Because you are on Main Street, if you're in Mount Holly, you're automatically eligible for the program. Because your businesses do not have to pay a membership fee to be in Main Street. Because you are on Main Street, there is no membership fee, so they're automatically, any business can be part of that. So encourage you to talk to any of your business owners. There's really no downside to being part of this program. It's free. They only have to pay a membership dues, and they can take advantage of being marketed. Being the spotlight business, we provide a kit that has some of the information in there. It has a window plane that identifies them as a Shop Burlington County First business. The other part, and we've had discussions about this, the businesses, when they register, they agree that they will accept Burlington bucks. Burlington bucks are simply cash cards. They come in $10 and $25 cards. We provide them. They are a cash card and not a gift card because there's no magnetic swipe. They don't expire. They don't carry a balance. This is a $10 bill and this is a $25 bill. And we did that because when you swipe a credit card or a debit card, there is a surcharge to the business. We did not want this to cost the businesses anything. So if I go into Downtown Pizza and I spend $15 and I give them a $10 card, I owe $5. They contact Alan or the Main Street Mount Holly or our office, and they get reimbursed the full amount. They just say, I have a Burlington Bucks card, and we'll be out there the next day and give them cash. So it does not cost the business anything. We have had some concerns and issues about someone going in and spending $1 for a soda and using a $25 gift card. The business can post that there is a minimum purchase amount, say 50% of the value of the card, to protect against that. But the business would give, if the card exceeds the amount of purchase, they would give them, the customer the change, but they get all their money back by redeeming this with us or the Main Street Mount Holly. So that's the program. Just to give you an example, I purchase these all the time because they make great gifts. They make great gifts at the end of the year for teachers, but I give them out Mother's Day, birthdays, Christmas. My stepson loves Asian food, and I gave him cards, some gift cards for Christmas, and he found on the site, he found a new business that had just joined in Morristown called Oriental Pearl. He went up there and tried it. It's his favorite restaurant. He went up there this weekend. It had to be the 5th or 6th time. He didn't even have the cards. He's just hooked. That's the idea of the program, is to introduce businesses that you may not know about, to try them out and like them. I have friends that I gave Burlington Bucks to for Christmas, and we went up to Robin's Nest. And it was a beautiful night last summer. We had a great dinner. They love the place. There was, guitar player was there, and it was just a great night, and they're asking me to take them back. So that's how the program works. To introduce the public to places they normally wouldn't go. Another example is my daughter lives in Monmouth County, don't see her nearly enough. We wanted to get together on a Friday night. I had some Burlington bucks. Halfway point was like Bordentown. I stopped at Red, White, and Brew and bought a couple bottles of wine. We went up to Bordentown and had dinner and used my Burlington bucks at at the restaurant. And there's also a oil and vinegar place there called Blue Moon. If you haven't tried it, you should. Again, it's one of these local places that you should know about. It's awesome. So why am I here talking to council? This is my 15th municipality that I've been to, but we're asking our elected officials to be leaders in the program, leaders for the local businesses and the business associations. We're asking you to pledge. Simply receive one email a week. You'll keep posted on what events are happening. We have a Facebook presence, and we have businesses posting on there all the time. We have a couple posts, at least one post a day. I talked about the Spotlight Business. Not only is it emailed out, but I don't know if you noticed, but the one it's on the main page. It gets posted there for the week, whatever the Spotlight Business is. And there's the Facebook page. And it also gets posted on our Facebook page. It was Calvary Church, was the Spotlight Business this week. They were posted on Facebook, and it's also on our main page on the website. We are asking, and most municipalities have complied, to put a link to Shop Burlington County First on the Mount Holly website. What I can do is provide a letter in Word document tomorrow that has our logo at the top. And actually, the copy of the letter, I think I gave you a copy of it in a little packet I gave you. It's simply a letter that we designed and devised that says, "Dear resident, as an elected official, we're asking you to support the program for local businesses." So you really don't have to do anything. Our logo is at the top of that. You can use that to put on your website as a link. You can, some of the municipalities have even posted the letter. And something else that we are asking municipalities to consider is enter into an agreement and a relationship with Main Street Mount Holly or your business association to make Burlington bucks available at the municipalities for sale, for purchase. So your residents can get them easier. Instead of having to contact the business associations, it's very difficult to get them. One of the organizations that I did present to was the Burlington County Library Commission, and asking that they are considering selling them at the libraries. If we could get them at the municipalities, they're currently being sold in Medford, Florence, Maple Shade just approved it. Morristown is considering it, and Burlington City, I believe, decided not to. Pardon?
No decision yet, I don't think.
No? Okay. Because I think I reached out to Dave and asked them maybe reconsider.
Check out.
But, and some of the municipalities, and I'm not pushing it, but I presented it to them, and I follow up and just ask them if they made a decision to do that or not. But how it will work, there's no responsibility on the municipality, because the business associations would provide you with the cards. You would just make them accessible for residents to come in and purchase them. They would give you a cash box, keep it separate. You're doing transactions here, utility bills are paid, tax bills are paid. People are coming in to buy with checkbooks to pay for things. We have a sign that we can provide to you. Again, as part of the marketing team, it just says that they're on sale here, and they see that. I'll great teacher's gift, and I'll grab them and make that part of my purchase. And that's, the last thing I ask is consider purchasing and using Burlington bucks yourself. use them as gifts. Make a conscious effort to support your local businesses. Like I said, there's already 35 businesses in Mount Holly that accept them. So with that, are there any questions?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. All right. I'll be as quiet as I can breaking down. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. All right, at this time, if there's anyone that wants to leave before we get into the main meeting,
Sit down, Jules.
yeah, if you can let everybody have, those who want to stay for the main meeting, you're more than welcome to do so. Those are the extras. Okay.
No, I heard.
All right, with that being said, we're going to roll right into the approval of the minutes. The March 9th, 2015 regular session minutes. They're incomplete, and we received the
Probably my fault. That's a resolution, I think that was for, I think it did get to me now from the redevelopment attorney. I'll make sure I get it over, but
So, we're just scratching that for now.
No, it's just, so you know that's why they're not ready to see it.
So it's just like an ordinance, not you.
that's what she has it on there.
CYA.
Let us see why it's again. All right, that being said, we're ready for the first reading of the ordinance. By title only, this is ordinance number 2015-4, ordinance amending chapter 213 of the code of the Township of Holly in regards to vacant and abandoned properties. If this passes first reading, there'll be a second reading and a public hearing on July 13th, 2015 at 7 p.m. That being said, do we have any action on this ordinance discussion?
I've read it over and it's got some teeth. One of my concerns though is, it's got to go through a certain process, a certain amount of time before you take action. And, there are some companies, unfortunately, that maintenance companies and/or banks or whatever, and they're going to stonewall as long as you can. So instead of doing the maintenance and/or letting the grass go 6 feet tall, they'll have to cut it twice a year, because by the time you go through the process, it takes 2 months to do this, and then they'll appeal it, and so they cut the grass twice a year. What can we do to, besides what we've already done, what can we do to amend it to where we have some real teeth that we can force them to cut the grass every 2 weeks like everybody else does, or at least once a month?
I can get you a memo on this, Jules. I think it was 2 years ago, more than that. We adopted an initial ordinance on this. This adds to it, strengthens it further. The initial ordinance gives conditions for what is a vacant property. It requires them to register. Once they don't, at a certain point, it becomes a violation. And then this really strengthens the ability to impose fines on a per day basis. So it has very strong. The amendment is a result of the legislature last summer adopted a bill which addressed this issue, enabling municipalities, enabling legislation which now allows us to pass ordinances, which strengthens it. But I can get you a memo on this. I think when you read the whole thing in conjunction, it's a little stronger.
And we got 3 or 4 properties, I can tell you right now off the top of my head where the grass is 3 feet plus.
I just want to make sure
We
that
can do liens on it. When we cut it, we can always place a lien for having our public works do it. This enables us to fine them and does some other things as well. But I get you on. What's that?
everybody.
Oh, absolutely. Okay.
Is there action on this ordinance?
Move to approve on first reading.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Sykes? Yes. Mr. Thiessen?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. DeFalco?
Yes.
Motion carries unanimously.
All right, we'll roll into the matters to be presented by the public. Members of the public are invited to submit comments during the public comment portion of this meeting. The council, pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, will not publicly discuss personnel matters. and may choose not to respond to comments made by members of the public during this portion of the meeting. However, council will give all comments appropriate consideration and will refer all individual complaints to the township manager or appropriate township representative for resolution. Each citizen will be allowed up to 3 minutes to speak in order to allow everyone an opportunity to express their opinions or concerns. That being said, those who are wishing to speak tonight, please raise your hand. I'll call you up one at a time, state your name and address for the record, and we'll proceed from there.
Joyce Wright, 208 East Mustard. First, I just wanted to make a comment about New Jersey American Workers. You said it is a check. They got out too fast. I was going to commend them on the wonderful work they did on Green Street. I mean, it really improved that place. I know that you're probably not part of that project, but I go up and down Green Street, Green Street every day, and it's really, they've done a great job. With the paving, the fencing, I just wanted to know an update on the intersection of Bridge, and update on the foliage and brush around around
Okay, well, I'll first just clarify the branch and mill in the White Crosswalk area. I've been in contact with the county, that's county area, with that modification, looking at road calming devices, possibly, and or signage that can go into the crosswalks to help slow the cars down. I have a meeting set up in July, and I'll have more information on that at the time for them. Regarding the brush, I know Eric's been in contact, and we're looking at the DEP when we can do removal, and they are also going to be in contact with us on what we can and cannot do. I know, I forget exactly what they said, I think we had, but there was a certain amount of people over there as well. But we're working on it, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yep. Louis?
Green, my own cancer. Yeah, you see him, I'm pretty one just to feel better.
Thank you.
I want to thank my highly appreciate officer, for patrolling RV violation. It was nice to see them, and I want to thank those who gave me a ticket. I did as a family member of the crowd, Victorian. And my first question is the UNC zone is a part of the Mahoney Gardens down in 18?
Is the Mount Holly Gardens part of the UBC?
Yeah.
I don't think it is. No.
Not in the top part of that. Okay, that's not. And I want to also thank, Detroit, and I see Detroit where I live, but in my mother's really happy that she could come out 2 in the morning, not to worry about nothing. I want to say thanks to the station, the patrol. And I want to thank you, Mr. Our former council, he was here. Any information from the Halifax 2015, any new band, any new information?
No, but they're updating their website frequently, so if you go to the Heating Music website, the Holly stock, you'll see it, it'll be there.
And
I think also the Main Street Mount Holly webpage as well also has the updates.
and I got 2 questions about on the agenda. One with why they just there's a lot of abandoned houses, a lot of open doors. And anyway, just somehow to close it, or I see like I said, I see a lot of real strange people, riding around, get some pipe lead, and can you enforce it?
Contact the police. I think got them nowadays.
Yeah,
Talking about
but
some of the knockdown buildings, right, those?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I know they're moving it out pretty quickly, but no cheap transport, no.
Like I said, one day I was walking and using night vision, and I could see something moving inside our house. I don't know if it's a cat or something, but and like I said, I'm probably here to do our renewal houses. End of August, probably end of beginning of September.
You have night vision goggles on this?
No, program.
Alright.
It can actually, see the heat.
Okay.
I wish I had one, man. And I do love coming, visiting my elderly friends. I've gone to see for the last few years. I keep walking dogs. I could find anything. I could report anything that's not offensive to anything. And I did send in our fax. I could prove to you send fax. Sent the report.
Okay, I didn't receive it.
And I can show it to you tomorrow morning.
I'm just saying I didn't receive it.
I did send it. I mean, well, my phone number on it.
Was there anything else on this?
Yes. Thank you very much. And one thing, Allison from Parachute.
Thank you, Lewis. Randy? Thank you. Have a good evening.
Randy Rothmel, 33 Union Street. Just a couple things. I forgot to check on my way walking over to the Township building tonight, but on two different occasions I was walking by on High Street by the old courthouse, and there was a garbage can there. It's not on the sidewalk side, but it looks like one of the garbage cans that we use in town on the street side, and it was totally overflowing with garbage, and it was that way for a period of time. And I don't know who's responsible for emptying it, it's the county or us, because it looks like the ones that we have on the streets, the same style, but it was just overflowing with garbage, so. I don't know.
Where was it located?
On High Street.
It's on High Street, but it's in front of the courthouse. It's what's the courthouse?
It's on the county.
It's on the county side, but it looks like the same type of style garbage cans that we use on the street. So I don't know if it's our garbage can that just is over there for some reason, or if it's a county garbage, but it was just overflowing. Yeah, I forgot to check on my way here, but it was that way for at least
Either
over
way,
a week or two. It was
it's empty.
overflowing with garbage. I'm not sure who was that, but it looked like that. Other thing is, for the ordinance that had the first reading tonight, before the next meeting, if it was actually, the entire ordinance was actually put up on the website, since it's going to be a public hearing, I think that would be a great way for people to see it, to know what's there, so they can access it.
On top of the environmental area, right in the main page.
Like when you notify the meeting, when you have the you have the agenda place that you probably have what the ordinance actually is, if there are questions, so maybe public comment. I actually did look at Long Lake also this weekend, and there's definitely areas that are completely overgrown, a lot of invasives and stuff that can be definitely taken out and cleared out and make it look like there's native place there, but if there are areas that definitely need to be trimmed up and cleared out a little bit. There's a lot of more leaf blooms and other types of things that started growing there along the edges that are definitely invasive plants that are growing there. So I can definitely see that the best breed for it to be trimmed up a bit. That's all.
Thanks, Andrew. Would anyone like else? Seeing no other, I'm going to close the public portion of the meeting. We're going to go right into the consent agenda. We have a couple of resolutions on the agenda here. We have resolution number 2015-92. This is a resolution authorizing the execution of a contract between the Township of Mount Holly and the Communication Workers of America, AFL-CIO, and Local 1036 for the period of January 1st, 2013 through December 31st, 2016. We have resolution number 2015-93, which is a resolution authorizing the award of contract for solid waste removal to Garden State Removal Company. We also have resolution number 2015-94, which is a resolution authorizing the township solicitor to file declaratory judgment action with the Superior Court seeking judicial approval of the township's compliance, which is third round affordable housing obligation according to New Jersey Supreme Court decision. Resolution number 2015-95, a resolution approving the application for Urban Enterprise Zone Facade Grant Program through Tom's Barber, located at 14 Mill. 2015-96 is another UEZ Masonic Grant Program by Mark Systems, located at 55 High Street. And we have the approval of 2 department reports. This is the report from tax collector. And again, resolution 2015-97 was already done. With that being said, is there any action on that consent agenda, including the department reports?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Sykes?
Yes.
Mr. Thiessen?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. DeFalco?
Yes.
Motion carries unanimously.
Okay, Eric, there is anything? George, anything tonight?
Just 2 things. Just as I indicated in executive session to the public, just to mention it, a brief update that construction's going up on those first 4 units. Lewis, it looks good for those first 4 in August. It looks like it's on track, and it appears as though well, we closed on the grant today, and TRF received the grant, so construction should begin on the next group of units. And finally, TRF applied for last year. It appears as though that has been received. The mayor and manager might just need to make a quick phone call on that one, so that'll fund 6 more units, all of which would be replacement, which would take care of just about all the families in the litigation involved in that. And then finally, I'd just like to congratulate my former law partner, William Sitzler, as being named the judge tonight. So, and that's all I have.
Thank you, George. All right, lastly, we're going to matters to be presented by the council. Lou, anything this evening?
The only thing I'd like to say is on June 29th, that will be the start of our first basketball season at the Milldam Park. The season will open up on the 29th. We have games on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Okay, and it should be a really successful cocktail game.
Awesome. Jules?
Couple of brief things. One, I was at the Lakes like a lot of the people this weekend, and the only reason I bring it up is I ran into a couple of residents that were very complimentary about our public works department and about their work and their care, as opposed to in a not too distant past. So I wanted to make sure that Eric, council is aware of it, and make sure you pass it along to public works. It's very complimentary of our public works work.
What would you do too, just because I think that's well deserved. I think you'll make a good point. Let's invite them to the next meeting and let them know publicly how much we appreciate what they do for us.
And just a congratulations to Mr. Sitzler on his appointment. That's it, sir.
I have nothing except I'm glad to be back and thanks everyone for their patience while I was out on medical leave.
We're glad to have you back.
Yes.
Jason? All right. Well, I'll second that, Betty. We're glad to have you back.
Thank you.
We're glad that the surgery went well. I'd like to see you coming in here.
No cane.
No cane, so definitely it's a success. Keep tabs on the township website for the programs and recreation we put together for you guys. There's a lot that's out there. July 3rd, the big 4th of July celebration in town, 5 p.m. until whenever everyone leaves. We have free rides for the kids and adults. We have a lot of food. We have beer tent this year. Live entertainment on stage, and of course the fireworks, and a lot more.
Dr.
As well. I'm debating on Duncan Mayer again. My back hurt a lot.
Yes.
So, and you're wrong on that, but it hurts.
We say
We had one in the last
we
year.
have them in there. They did a lot better job than we did. Yes.
But with that being said, everyone did a great job. A lot going on in this town. A lot of new things happening. Keep your eyes out because we're all about moving forward and not backwards, making it better for everyone who lives here, comes here, shops here, eats here, lives here, etc. I see a lot of people in the front row looking to get out of here. They're done. So without any further ado, is there a motion to adjourn the meeting? All in favor? All right. Motion to adjourn.